Any order for a ya uti o kasiebo ewa he. Ebono nsia ebi wo ho a ebia na wo de no tie ewa ha.
Unparalleled coverage. City News at 97.3 FM.
Ana se utie ewa ha.
No nsia ba adum 106.
Ana utie ewa ha.
Abono nsia. Peace 10.
Ana wo kan nyina bomu a ya na aye wadwene ntanta wo hu de wo ntie. Eno ne de ma wo KOFI radio so ye kan nyina bomu a yesi puduo. Enwumre bia ebono num apa ho sima duonum a ene ye enhia kopem se ye bekwa amo akoma atoyem. Ensem nyina ye ka bom ne ye de amawo eno ene efe ne puduo. Ubenya kwan akyere wadwen te sei ofrafo odi kan yentie o kasa menu a odi ne bia ofrefi
nana kwakuni emi frefi Germany
nana kasa
na story ya omuka wa Adom FM so say abrante bia ne ge wahwie after the good and because wa manance to Valentine's Day abrante no odam ti dam ne yam ana atete
nana ya da asipi e beto aso na ya fa afrefo ne bi
KOFI radio.
All right, yem for frefo a otosum yenu na ono so yene ne nkasa
But I'm Ben and Casasi Amsterdam. Person it's imagine for peace for nation of my woman or not then take a question from Namboa in a day. One yard because banks are baby.
Ghana and semu nyina yaboni nyina tofa ede emao eno ene atudin se puduo ensem ni nyina naked said ye wote no a ena yede emao na ensem no ene echenkuri edoso papa ene nti bomode ana ene ye entena bekwa kwhwe eba ne sen na Sarkodie ekowia ka asabre abambofo ani abre a womo achino nenso ehon nsem akwakoye bebre yebekọ ne yakwakohwe pono bi apie ewo University of Energy UNEL ewo broni afmantama nkro sunyan emu na sede ema no esu ewo ho no areho yebekọ ne yakwakodi eho enkomo ebi sanso na akwakoba setakra the kidnappers ayache wo mo ba ne okunu ayese wo mako wi abofra wadi afe ne kakra no ye wo mo kokotro na be ma ne si o won de ne yire ka kye ne se no wanyem ti abofra no wadi anim se ne yire no wo no wawo en wanya ba ede aba yebedi ho enkomo na afi yakwa akohwe Anas Aremia Anas woni na lawyer for adwa attorney general so aba abonten aye the first interview ede afa Anas ensemi eho ayebedi ho enkomo right to information bill yapa ho entoma nenso kwaku anyedo ho kire se obi a wonnim no wanim no wade fans ebe mana na ado no obedwa ne live pa fans we nya na ado fans ya wosesa fans we wokasa wode ma MPP a enye yie obekye mu de nti a woje sa fans bi de kotie kokro bite obi ka ne kokro bite ehon so de eba ene se ECG fo ya o man sa mo ho ayo mo ho PDS adwuma efo ne bi ko so kwa akoye na adwuma ese mo ba na nsem dudum nkane ya popo wo mo abo no ama PDS fo se sa na tie sadi ade no aye ne de mesremu a ye mamu kane ya bi nti wo madundum kokro bi te nkane a ama kokro bi te fo esu epa ho echo ye betie sansemi ene nsem ahodo pi no a yabo ni nyina beda ye de ema wo when ye ka Ghana nsem ni nyina bomu a ye fe ne se pudu ofisa de ye ka ye nyina no ebi free Peace FM ebi free City FM ebi free Adom FM ebi free Joy FM ebi free different areas a ne nyina no ye de ema wo ne ya ka ne nyina bomu a ya to din se pudu ya sha se quickly na ya sha se e de a free ye City FM womo ensema ene womo de tudwa no yenti headlines no
or government information or government misinformation. In my view, to substitute the Attorney General for the Minister of Information itself waters down the policy credibility of a right to information.
Almost 2 decades after it was first introduced to the House, Parliament finally passes right to information law. We have all the reactions from the proponents and opponents of the bill. Also coming up, traditional authorities in Kokrobite in the South municipality of the Greater Accra region on bended knees as they attempt to make peace with management of the power distribution services, which has reportedly cut power supply to the community due to assault on its staff. And later on Eyewitness News, more troubles for businessman Alfred Woyome as Supreme Court dismisses his review application on the court's earlier decision on the case involving monies wrongfully paid to him by the state. Stay with
And into way and some hodwa and City FM editor. You have stories and be into details. Now, young corner fe young fast and some no etie. I don't have from headlines and then someone one more editor and nano said na etie young quote headlines no ebi.
Dear Dimokotine Ebony said right to information law. And rank one penny for Egia to Minim Sanka or may Central Fornia Diaby Bushino a coalition. I just say Nipeku account who bore permanent Toja, San Penifonium running to no one massa sachet, Elbow Hunto close. Ye dear, I bought a tacker and money, I can say Takrabon in the Anthony, I'm quite Rani and Shempake. Essence, I just be a woman and said I'm more papa.
Nasa, Samra Kroya, and Adam Kuma, Bar Daniel, my machine, your fear to just say. Wa maybe enka tani ma me akohunu se ye de akwa akwohye atan ye bo amane so ensase wonom na enka ho se no adai abra aban lo ya pani atan ye wo ho be om de afa no de amfoi
na ye be kwa akohwe eye suapon kese ba ko a ene ye aban esiye ewo eye sunyane University of Energy and Natural Resources awu mu twa ne tia e kan yune no ye se abantie bi wo ho no mo a ne dwumadi a wo dia ne so de wodada ma no a jimfonini a umpokua no trin de daso na toma daso ne e se adwamanfoni asem na meken owia na waso afa kuntura se afakire so ama metua sika mame wa mame ne wa anwa mepa ho ntoma me obi ehu adagem na ene kakra asem no ene be mo hemete wi akodi akire na se de ensem wo mu no anwumre wo rebe ho
adisuafo nka bomuku a wonom ewo uniba wonom se utag akyerɛkyerɛfo nka bomuku munyimu asomna muntie wonom no mpanimfo atrase omudi omo asem ni amogina kyerɛ amototo ho abo no mpekora tidi amokekan munyai
emra hye dwani bi di nsusu ya base betimi a MPs common fund aye foto a ye bo edebata assembly de ho aye tema MP fo so omno mfa nye mpuntundwuma no anka enyi mfiri ho etie hu ye bo mu chichi afiri so ase beka se danchima wanyi na chinye na pani bi ono so abere ye wa mamu mu akere se eye papa we de otwafufuo amana tonkwam
Ghana fo bi de atodwa sensusu ye bia mpani aye de ba se okada yenyi mfiri asetere mu no omse dabi omman ntra no okada no eboa papa
ye be kwa kohwe ensem ahodo afiri asantema ntamu LDP kasebo so a yato de crossover na eno nso ye de aka ho kan
Enti ensem no na edoso ye pa eno nso we eye Adom FM headlines ana ensem ahodo ene wo mo editor dwane ne tafa bomo na utie yen copy FM na yentie wo mo headlines na emiria specific stories no ebi emu ansana yama kwan ama watumi ajoin yen on phone watche wadwen on any of these stories eno ne ka bomo a yato din se puduo utie ewo tuning ko type KOFI radio ewo ho obetumi etie wo ho ana sa modernghana.com radio stations na wo ho bebre na type KOFI radio obetie nka ho ana sa utie ewo Facebook and also type KOFI radio obetie nka ewo ho sanso na sa woni nam London e monten so a oka mu no fato 106.0 obetie nka ewo GM radio eso owo America Virginia High Life radio efa and Royals Golden radio ewo Worcester womo nso ekura kasebo emu a womo eto epete any other affiliates ebebo de aka no ede amaba quickly yemfa Peace FM headlines adansemo a ene yetie ewo ye monitoring mo ewo Peace kasebo emu
ensemo ede bremu no de di mo akotiri bi ene se
ensem trafo akire se right to information bill no yes say ababaye law no ebeboa adwuma no
na sa right to information bill as say abe atia ye kan ho asem gro ye NDC say yemfa seda na ma wo mo MPP for so say da bi omo na sa basobo
enumu na lawyer ni a wote amamu asem so kire se wo se abanhwema National Commission for Civic Education ayente kire mo manfo atiase yi pa
na afeda gbesi Woyome e Supreme Court to say court na de na fa kon bi so wonte ase enso Supreme Court abonegu
asantema tamu aprosifo achire enipa mienu bi a otu se omo ekowi abomo abi na eho asem bekom
afei omei temu afo pani so edna probo akwakopie ewo santememu na eho ena waka achire Ghana emabunu se yentwe ho emfiri subamboni bi a emwa yen ema oman no emeyo man papa no
wasakropon taxi driver for achire se motorcycle ene pragia na aba no eguomadwuma no
afei yakọ agudie mu ensemu enso a Jose Mourinho onu so no de atodwa so ono de wo pe team a onim ball but not ti ball ase na ye team a wo de football team na e business na nyame ya adom a summer yeah ye be wura mu ye no wo benya team no asan start pre-season for fronti mo amafe no se wo gina touchline no ordinary nsam tudwa no enche wo be san aba.
When we do that, we're also creating a problem.
And into issues and eba ye and uhunu say yeah the headlines no bro we as covered by Peace FM, Peace News, and Utiebino. Quickly, about specifics of these stories. No, emo. First of all, the SCA University of Energy and Natural Resources. What do we need to do? Brony Afumantemwa. Siapoa, penning for ABA Ede Ama Ewo. You're trying to can you know? Now, woman, some are more aircar and it says, Skumo, say, Udruha. Mama, Emienu Ejina, and as Oba, Nibe Majina, and I'm Mammy, Ejina, no Mudim Koma. Na chese yese ponobia eliki ewo school ho na omanfo no di ho nkomo yese we wom bi yese we wom ebi na ne nyina ne se chese aba mu abi a wono afi no ba be wie school no woni fa na yie na watete mu ehunu se asuafo no ba hofro sa no a freshers no eya na wo mu ani nhedam we papa ti de waye ne se uduru ho no an wa kan kamu nya na wa jijim number na wode mo abomu na chese ayese group bi sa nti onya broadcast message a no send de amamu nyina na no wa twere asem de amawo mo se oh school had the obey na fees ni tue den na me taabo man for pa ma na aba ne bebre no abedi ho adanse me pa abrofo e de mawo ti broni ne de wo ka kye ne se wo school mo betua office nyina kopem so bewie ti de obey ne me sre wa twa picture office say size ti very size frame pa picture no atwa na afi wo de aba to the bar meto na broni kokko ya fekere gongo ne nsa ka bi wo hunu no ohunu se ho afede ya ne udem na kese ne watafre na no afis no betua atwa ne triple four to manity ye no enye so aka omu nyina abomu different but the same message was send me obi anti I say won sheda mre ho sa obi anya bi tie ne wo ho ana we ya send picture dia ba wo hwa good na wa send bi dia ba oh this one good ti wo hwa mu a de ne fe no na kese eno akoye SOC student own choice we use check no an we de omo gu one side ti mono wo be sha asia yusu kakra ti ohwa na wasende wo se broni no wo chese na ni je ho pa na onya ya anka onya wonofa no pia no utwa ne picture nice chese ade ni wo mu a kana ni beje ho pa bi se na picture ba ko no won hyeda onhu ni ye papa oh wonim se we de broni na ni agime ho na no nso aposu no atwa bi wo hokra selfie no naked selfie no watwetwa ni nyina to mo atoto de ama be ma no a ti ohwa no aka che se broni na nche oba beba na ba no oba no nti oba be ma broni ayusu kwa abo ma bo awi nyina ni ade a ti ebe ya broni se de ni asaje ho no ma nyanwa kra se obetu sika ni bi aba ma me nyusu kakra me ma broni nkwa nyusu sa ti bi wo hwa ni timu emre no de ama no ayusu ti wono work happiness ti wo ye adwuma ma wo no wo fa ho na che se endoy wo use bia enesa na asemi na akoso a ntiama ne bi wo mu a wo ho nye fe no wo hwe na ade ne ba na eye flat ayi ne bia na chese no won hweda mpe tie no sa ne de wo be hweda san de number foforo bi no wo de o picture na send o no aka kire so picture we abedi ne ho na se wan send ni sika asomasi ana se sika obenten a o ma sa picture ni nyina no etene ama obi anya bi ahwe eno nam so amache se mani bi ebo hu ebi wo kra no anache se wo modwene ho mo ntia asenti wo mo hya ase ebi kra kobo positive amane enam so ma bante ne yese ache na ne mfoni no ne niema ahodo a yehunu ye wo ne phone no so no oh yese mani bi wa police ni timi hwe sa papa police no abo pitri utumu se investigation wo hwen so wo hwa de ne bi utumu se yes no bad at all ena akoya rehosem ewo yune ho a enya agro na asemi ena wo mo ho ache wo mu bi no wahime tawia edi multimedia animu ko skumo ko yenhwemu kakra ana oni ebi di nkomo tumo se emani bi se ebi ayade kora ma wo mu hunu de wo mo enye wo mo ho
asked me to come and meet him so that we will go to a hotel and have sex something, and I told him no, I can't do that, and he sent my pictures to some people and me, and he took a screenshot and sent it to me that he has sent it to some people. So I had to rush to the police to make a report. I was scared and I was terrified too. So when I went to the police, I think that was the best thing I could do because I don't want him to keep threatening me. So I had to go to the police station and make a report.
And then one of the wayentem wakwako ya police for asotire ama police for ehwehwe mu de akire di ntaa ma brante no sabre yaso ne mukua ne say ade no wo ye copies ni bi edigu different places the police for edi akire say be ombenya ni nyina na no ene ko ba sa no abawa ba ko de say wo no kra ne de ne na eya no wono no sade I say yakọ siesta awia na obia ada anase bia yabo lights out na obia ada na bi wo ho a asobra che no man so mo kan esi so no ema na bi wo ho a wo mo eda kwatre kwa naked weekend naked we shall sleep to be ko no wada ho no wa sevilla ti eba ne sa we hu na ni VRA me che very romantic area yi ena che say apaya boy na da ho gentry obi wo ho a sutum na che say ne womanfo hwe na ya na guess nkwanti no wo mfa no mfanya hwe yesi awura ba ko ne ho mfe pa tiktok hunu anya agoro ene ono nso koda bisa nti wada ho ne windows no kora no bie liver blaze abante ne twam wa akire ho na sede na ba na ni kokko boss say hi adia from one kai no wo pu ne to otwe ne phone ti oba no nso wo se wada wo se dan na no wo so se nti ho na so dan no ho nti odan no ho akre na abante na atwa change your star cre ebi wo ana waba ne nanum cre ni nyina brand atwitwa different stars a chese no so wo se wo koye da ho hwe ya no ne kon adonti abrand abayo no ma ne nyusu bi wo di atata abayo ano a me no so aye hu wo school mu ha enti ama abayo no sesei ne na ho fose e bon ya fi se ono ne de ne kwa da wan twa mfa nkoma be ma no ne mum be ma no ana chese abrand final year student na wo di sa abone no one wo hu ye ti wo hu ye no twatwa side different stars nti ahye wo mo pa mo ba no se se wonam school mu a wa fon ama ka ketwe before nka kete na aka wo ba no nko bosi sa no wa fon fi so suro se anhwa no manfo akohu ne under canoe no very romantic area viare no atwa de gya ama obia atumi ahwe bi ne namfo se ha wo mo pa
ayo me de mani ehu abaya no misuye pa me rehugie because me ye women's commissioner time am dam man nyina no school ho no ena abaya ba level 100 na nsia ensensem yi ba ena oyebobo base ono so kra no asem yi bidie no na lady ni ye friend se omra obia ni bo lady ni so na osu ni kasayem asesa ni body oba na ogina so wo hye ni sese ya sebi ne ho kra enya akonom oyaw a odi ni firm threat upon threat
chese ama emayo na ewo school mu ho no ebi afonfon pa omodwene ho a wo mo entia se na SRC president se won de obo school no so bo fi sa ade na ehyaase twetwe tin kakra akra emebi mu kra nya bi hweye wo ho a we se ade na yesi etene o na oya kono kwa hwe kakra na oya koya kakra mambie kwaku mambie no wo mo hwe saa wo mo di kan yi school for mpanifo asote na isa ade no na wo mo ye kwakwasa saa a wo mo ampentem ensi asem ya no eno ena ama abasa yenti SRC president ema unel nchemu a wode ema
me believe say ade na che student bi and even administrators no bukura ni say ade na che cause abu afi ni ti ye de say as SRC there ye ni shut down so school na year concerning this case because je did say at least school ni bit my normal be braining in terms of justice delayed is justice denied because some of these things are taking a very long time.
Enti asuafo na kyerese ade no justice delayed justice denied ebe ya empanifo enhwe na nhwemu a ese wo mo eye bia no wo mo enye ne ntem posifo abamu de na pani wakasa ma school no kyerese school no yesen komo de disciplinary committee no eye adwuma anche na branch no a sa size frame no pono ni nyina akwa de ne phone so yese mani bi wo ho a wo mo mfa ni agro bi wo kra otumi se na odware ti ode semransuo no fa ne ho saa na wode ne nsa no ayeyi na kyese wo pese o kirebro ni se wo betumi aye adwuma no ti ni nyina akodi abrante no phone so a wo hwe bi filie a de na kono so no wato ne nsa afro wampene a na wabo ntani se wobema na apia fa ho am obi anya bi se leaked apo enti school form penny for penny okasa mo no kyese disciplinary committee ni yese o mutu ho anamo enso edu ba bi na court yabam
vesi so ewo kwan of so ye ne bibia a free be disciplinary committee for junior members as a school for no uye bone a say ehwehwe wase mu ansana yetibi abo kwadu nti yati disciplinary committee abemu ano so obegina no ebi service anensem ne ehwehwe mu sa ampa ono
ɛna yɛ saa asɛm na yɛn so no sɛ bona yɛatwe ina so na ɛkɔ so na no ɛna odwane kɔ court ɛkɔgye biribi a yɛfrɛ no injunction ana taabono sɛ wɔde taabono bɛto disciplinary committee asɛm na mohwehwɛ mu no na ɛyɛ saa na court so yɛ hwɛ na asɛm ana ha so yɛ hwɛ na asɛm
ɛne nti na ho nsɛm ɛno no akɔyɛ awerɛhosɛm ɛde ama school no akɔyɛ awerɛhosɛm ɛde ama mpanimfoɔ ɛwɔ hɔ ɛna maa no nso a wɔ mu mfoni kekanka saa size pictures yi ho no yɛka ne sexy pictures but oba ha de size kɔhwɛ size frame na kyerɛ sɛ anim sɛ bronsam cartoon si bia anti ɛsɛ ama oduru school mu hɔ a akɔyɛ awerɛhosɛm paa ɛde ama wɔn mu ehunu deɛ wɔn ɛnyɛ wɔn ho na yɛnto ansɛm no so na afei yɛnkɔ as monitored ɛwɔ Peace FM abrante ni din ɛne sɛ akɔdeɛ yɛkyerɛ sɛ akɔdeɛ ɔkorɔmfo sɛ akɔdeɛ saa na ɔyɛ ɔkorɔmfo yɛkyerɛ sɛ gyesi wɔn hunu ka akwa na wagye na wɔde adwane wɔtumi tetaa kɔ wɔn mu ɛtontɔn cars no kyerɛ sɛ wɔn media me yɛ business man me wɔ sika na wadaadaa wɔn mu a wɔgye wɔ ka akwa na kyerɛ sɛ no nso na wɔde kɔ sɛ akɔdeɛ agyegye cars ama cars ayɛ sɛ wɔawia wɔ Ghana bɛboro wɔ ha 100 cars stolen ebi free garage ebi die kyerɛ ne ebi wɔ kora wɔtumi online na wɔne wɔ chate send the car bra wɔbɛsend you sika ne ade wo de ba ya kwa sa kwadeɛ ɛho akyere no ama meka sɛ no aposifoɔ aso ne mu na ɛkɔba yɛ na nipa bi ahyɛ aseɛ ba abɔnten a wɔn kyerɛ sɛ ei kofi sa kwadeɛ na moka na asɛmi kofi sa kwadeɛ ɔkrɔmfo ɔyɛ krɔmfo papa yɛ ka krɔmfo teaching learning material kofi sa kwadeɛ sɛ de osi wia deɛ no don't go there and I'm so ama peace kasi ebo anwumre ene adehye bi a kofi sa akwadeɛ de aka wo mu ene nipa ni bi di nkomo enwo mu kyerɛ mu sa asɛm ne de sei posifoɔ so mu a omuma sa akwadeɛ aso enye hye pa afi sɛ ankoba ne sa ebe ha adwen
abewu obi a obetimi aboka mu kro na kofi sa akwadeɛ ne eni woni mada wase wodi bi di no 2010 ho abɛsɛ mfie nkunu ni na wani yensem treni ekire asempote ya eto no wasabem na kwanya kufisa akode fa so ewie na ka ya ekosi court a wani na mua ma afi court no court bonus akoye nwonran ma ye ja no mo fan hudi ya wasan beto no kro no boso
the mojeka yi free me same ewo Legon Achimota school mu ho ojeka ni free me same ewo 26 September 2010 no na nyame ya madon 3 weeks later me kwache no ewo Etibongre tikunu asodem ewo Tema Ajekojo San City kwa meche ne mede no ekoma police for na Legon for ebebe fan omo sha ase na omo kita case no prosecutors no we ya osimi ye interested biom nti be prosecutors be 5 and I say we na no omo ya omo say case we dey ye ntumi ye ebi no say omo receive threat ene enwon keka won ne ade o ani aba ye say from the head and I say from the above monfano embra national ACAD headquarters obeko enum normal ni ade ye see hia docket we ni ade de ne saa afi ye kwa case ni yem frebium nipa sorry ye say obegina na we di asemama ye no nipa no leader na owu ye enam ye say be free case no ama ya court no na nipa no ewu ye enu echi no obi eni ho a ye we nti ye ni nam court wo saa na afi ye pay ye baby there say ye ni kama fo bia case we say de we be hu no kura wo mu no ye de ko first court 3 ehon ye di case no e call ye na by then nipa na ogina say ko be di case na ma ye na owu ye no ye frɛ no ASP Anthony Afechi asisi a oye delete oni ni nipa na ho keka anyway e hye ye nkura ne hu so ka nipa we de obetumi aye den aboa ye nti eno echi no enya kamafo bia eni na emu saa
we Francis Ado ya Kofi Sarkodie area the car na ekokọ to dane foolish case ya abrante sanya kwan ayeye na ensem kroya na wobusa nse police ni judicial service adwuma no emfiedu achi na sisi ya san ba chini bia no sanpa na wosi ehu no na
nyame enim no kure ni me de mafomu de na esi ye no me hu se enidaso de ebi ni ho e police ni judicial no esan say sabe obi a wonni bi ye won penifo ha metumi aboa ye na se ye ko na se ye to so ye se na ye se wonni sika nti media ne de ebema enipa nyina ebeji edi no obi a wo eye 9 years ago, Daily Graphic, 20th October, Wednesday, 2010. People say I try notorious car snatcher arrested. But 9 years ago, that's a nipa way, and I swear, my mo aye jano, I say a hard drink, a nipa way, Edin say, or ye national security ni, or ye Juma, Parliament House, and I say Jubilee House. That's a nipa way was Kenti or your my AFCC in Crawford, Mestre say in Penny 4, and sorry.
You nature say wachre watumbre achre esie
enti na komisa akode sabre de aba ewo no so enono yenko Anas aremiya Anas ensemi eho ena sabre Anas achre say the asem no ekono he no happy too much kwasi nyantachi en wache no say kwasi bra kwasi ejisikai what the whole video about Amagana for aquacore sini ebi free show when you be a sika. Yakore will be a buy ya brakwesi jisikai. Obia sini bia was say, hey, free media na yan. Now one a blow my one a jack, now one a killer. And one some gentry ha Ghana and check and FIFA phone video no be almost a kai. Cause in yan touch the case you are eating, it is good. Cause the case you have ate. It is good. Asamna we deny ye. Ena wo mu yi kwasi nyante chedi. Se so hunu se enkrankra bo game kra wo phone so na ye ball amane hwebi. Ya ban for life. Wo hunu 4 posts say bi mo bo 4 posts. Eno kra ye ball. Eno kra no. What is a go? Eno kra wonim no wo ye ni ye hunu say ye football. Contempt wa contempt. Enti na so be ye hia mo no hunu say ye. Se wi tu ahotumi kire no a sa na ono so no ho ebe kire no. Brakwasi ana sabre yayi no a wotifi a wo dwe ne ho kakra akra na yire kra de kire se wogidi sa ade no honhom wo mfise kwan ya ade no fa so ne de wo mo ntiase and am so ama Canada compare kwan Japan ba bonten wo kaya ebe ye hu deda ana se wo ba bonten se o sa nipa bi kra na wo mo hye ne chia na wo mo ye no yodum ana sa ade na wa ye no wa obegu ya nim ase kone kweka bi kire and am so mo otu sa na mo no a na asemi na akwa koba masabre de ana se kire se asem no ache kwasi nyantachi ayi na di wotifie de nanso yemfa ne mfa amra kwan bi aso yema kwasi nyantachi ho nkire no yemfa ne nkokot efise di oyeye no etia wo man Ghana emra watwen a enam so ama attorney general yema me aba bonten kire se ana asem na wo ka se wo mu ache ne de wo mu ncheye BBC en wo mu ne attorney general di nkomo ene ya Joy FM enya sa exclusive interview ni bia enwumere wo mo boye wo mo nchemu a attorney general de man say wo maka cha na say won fa video no raw wa namra nya de hye condom no raw say de otwa no a mo ntwetwa bia nsie ni won fa mra wo de no nso bia ba na mo mo kire say wo kire say kwasi nya ntachi de ne meet ni bi ko so nkran e na ebi nso ko so Dubai won fa nkran de ni nyina raw footage ni nyina mra Dubai de no nso no won fa ni nyina raw won fa mra se de tie no a na wo mon share space kikidie bi asa de boss kan ya no won kese ni bi magnifying glass entna ho no wo mon hwe sini nyina bi no wo mon hunu fisa asem wo de kokot no ekoba so wo anye ni ya hwe no mabo Ghana kro no ti wo mon de wo mon nya boni bia yentie se de asem ti ansa na anasro yakra be kire se o adanse bia mu hia no mon saka empo da abrante ayekun ni a na ameswali eda wo ba ho atoni general moto nsa frɛ no Mohammed bedi ho adanse e ka de onim nyina okodu fia na ade anche owuye ni nyina no se na adanse nyina ho bi mu so adanse ho nti wo mo nti ase ba de ni kan tie atoni general nchemu a wo de ema BBC said de Joy FM wo mo e cover no ne nchemu a wo mo e de ema ye ntie nchemu ni bi.
It comes as a big surprise to me. A big surprise to me because if I recall, the docket came to this office from the police who investigated the matter in about November, around about 2nd of November, when it came to this office. We then immediately reviewed what was on the docket. We noticed that, for example, the recording was not the original, what people would call the raw recording, but rather an edited version of it. For purposes of prosecution, it raises issues of authenticity if you attempt to rely on portions of a recording. So we had to call for the original recordings, the full tapes of the recordings. I remember we gathered that there were meetings held in Accra as well as Dubai, and at different locations. We had to listen to this, and it's hours. I actually have a team of lawyers who look at what we call the high-profile cases. This was one of them. So that alone should tell you the importance we attach to the docket.
Attorney General Nchemu Awadeyama efa the ntia ase bra kwesi nyantechi the pem sabre yen shedam fa na nyina mrani mum yen hunu anamon o chese docket ne niam ahodo pinu a ho a wo mu etu ho anamon na no ana join news anwumre ya wo mo san frɛ lawyer Jaben wono no ya nas lawyer say eja the Attorney General can no say asem we de menti ase say Attorney General ka say well or Attorney General ni mu madanse ejidi say hia esa anamontuo bia ba no akokra.
And they've been dealing directly with his associates. That is right. But as to the evidence, the raw tapes and all that, that is where the issue is. There's a disconnect in communication. That is what I can say. Because whatever the authorities require in respect of all the complements of the recordings have been handed over to the Attorney General's office. Indeed, after the last call, whatever they need, everything has been handed over. The stage at which the processes are now is the recording of witness statements and the like. And since Ahmed Hussein Swali was the star witness, that took a little tumble, but that is being worked around, and witness statements from other investigators who worked on the matter and associates who worked on the matter are being taken. So that is the stage at which it is now. But I'll repeat, as for the video, everything has been handed over.
But the attorney, is it that the Attorney General is not aware that, okay, so when did you, because Attorney General talks in specific reference to meetings that were held in Accra, that 2 weeks ago they called and requested that had not been submitted yet. When did you submit that particular set of video?
See, when the call came, let me take it systematically. The evidence that was given to FIFA was the same evidence that was given to the police CID.
Dr. Kisia Jaben and what I said when Joy FM 18 come. And I guess I would see any some no. Or I say I don't say ya near the common FIFA. FIFA for 821 or more. Train question yantechi as one say who ball kra ne sunsum kra no ankata nani. Ne man the ball ba fia won pie mfiri ho. Fi say ohunu ball pe. Asamwa ato no. Empo titi table tennis un say ne ball ketwa bi e wo ho. Sa tennis no kra ohunu bia eno kra no ohunu amane emempo no o chenchemu no a na ja se ate kra nte ya yetui se u kwesi yente ehunu bi na ese ball kra no wo ben ho a contempt na so betumi aye hyepa ho nchemu ahodo nyina na lawyer Kisia Jaben chese ye de adanse nyina eko nti sa asem ya sabre mpese mo san de asem foforo ba ipa de ye ka se etiase na ye nheda entiase eno Joy FM de course so nenso Attorney General chese ameswali wu no wu ye no so ama atwe asem no kwa chi kakra fi se oye key witness adanse ne niam ahodo pi no ano ne ho ena ewo ebe ye ni enche be phone lines no ama na watumi adwan but quickly mame call on this matter kokoro bite ewo nkran ha ebi hu din no a omuntumi mboni yo moka ne kokoro bite na kokoro bite na akwa ne se unim se Ghana sabri akwa PDS for se ECG womo na womo hwe PDS womo hwe ECG adwuma aka na adwuma na nkomo ye no eso na nanse dum so bi atweniti o Ghana ano aye den kakra wo hwa fun sa penifo chese se o masi ho na atu ho na mo de nanso bi su enam so ma PDS fo bi kokokro bi te so okoje light bill ni ade kwa akoye na dwuma o emrante ni bi kokro bite mrante no wo mu bite no wo mu achi no avem no bitins pa ama PDS ni Amerika na chi mfutuo pa o de dwane kobo mpanimfo amane kobo wo mu abu no na eni enyan enam so ma PDS fo bu afu se kokro bi tefo mo na mo abu ye nipa no kre o madum light se wo mbetwe wo mu aso pa enam so ma ahemfo ene mpanimfo kokro bi tese o mo sra ECG PDS se PDS fo ECG fo ko na mo adwo mo adwuma ye mrante no mo ntia ase nti de ye sra mo amomfa nche na mo nso nkane ano emayen City FM ene pania woda kokro bi ta no se ohene edi enkomo.
They'll be reconnecting you.
Hopefully we are expecting a reply from them, which we have not got up to now.
Okay, how big is Kokrobite and what are the economic activities that are engaged in by residents of Kokrobite, and how are you being affected by the lack of power supply?
Kokrobite is a very big area. It is about 4,786 acres of land, and there's a lot of activities going over there. This BVLA has been open in Kokrobite. There's a Kokrobite clinic there. The rural bank is also situated. This area has been affected. The BVLA, the Kokrobite clinic, and other the rural bank, all have been affected. Remember that. So we are dealing with the authorities to get this stuff so that we have power restored in Kokrobite.
Very well. Thank you so much for speaking to us there. That is Ni Ayinsa Sasrako III. He is the overlord of the Kokrobite traditional area.
And enti na Kokrobite for na won ho akire won apre akwakobo PDS anase teteno ECG eni ama ho ahokire ene de aba wo mo eso na utie bi no right to information bill sabre yama ho kwan sense ntwe 42 ya wo mo aduane die adwuma no ankasa no nkaye nkonkonsa nyame na ya dom na abrofo na maye din ede journalist ba senkatwi kasa mu a anka nkonkonsa nko ani yedi aduane yedi a ne nkonkonsa sa asemu asi o ne edimirika nsuo mu na ne afa ye camera he aha nsuo be fa hape ne de camera ye kosi ho nti ye twa wi a ne ya bibisa mpanimfo se ha nsuo to bia ye nim se besi ye de camera kosi wo so esi ade na munyi gotanum na che se ne ya kan sem no a na information bi wo hwa obeti o job 600 sika de ye nie yes wo hwa yes o edan we aban yesi sika e ko ho nie che se o details na wonya na samre beboa mansantwefo atumi akọ a kire se ye hia this information ye wo ho kwan o pe kwan yenya information ana se nsem bia beboa wadwuma no a wo mre na aboa ma perepere ye atumi akoso enra ene koba se ye gitu mu a sabre ye hwe se aban ne nsa be hya ase ama ye mra kra ye gitu mu wie ya akwatwa mentwe ebi kire se o ba bia de ahye ne de enye ye de akwakwasha Ministry of Information ase abre se nka kwakwasha Attorney General ase na ne so obi ka so amfa information ma ya na mra ne ye adwuma information akwasha ase ne de mrahye media for chese last minute ena ma wo madwen ye se o ntwefo ye pe information ministry wa ntinka ye de fa ho a ena ma wo mo de fa ho eno nso ye nsem a akwatwa mentwe na ne nyina mu na kwaku dabu anyido ho wode ato peace kasebo anim se wate so man for man na advance wo munyai right to information bill no wase fans ne nyana nando dia wase so obi gina ba bi kasa na nando danko akufu ado premai ado gagai ado fast brofo wono ena yemfa fans ne nyina man so waya ade wo the right to information bill aba yemonike wom sese nipa no wane apia so wana na ne wo a wo kasa asem no double k wom na kese de abo kwaku kire se ahya ache ndc fo mu ye bi pa ye bo abaso ye mo abaso bi eno echi no members of parliament ena abaso boka se emfa mo eno so ndc fo wom ti what so man for defense ni nyina e man na do na wa ya de kese wo se asem na hye no pa ye nti kwaku anyudo ho nchiremu a wo de ema ye enwumrei ayeti e wo peace news
Parliament is made up of NDC members of parliament, MPP members of parliament. So why are you praising the president? The president has only assented to a bill that has been passed by parliament. So let us thank the representatives of the people of Ghana. President only to me over passing any RTI law. He can only assent to it. Maybe I say ordinance 275 parliamentarians. And I make us the NDC 106. It's here the end I want it. As a nation, as a republic, Ghana, RTI, Abedane, Mbraya de Beye Juma. Yenda ya want it.
Kwaku dabu anyido ho ekire se enase no onfa bi emfa ema NDC na won so aya the right to information bill no a aba no me emfa fans ni nyina ema na nado dan Kwaku Fuado ebra no aso bre ni ye ensem awodo no wate bebre from the top to the down we any friend say pudu Ghana nsem ni nyina ena yaka ede abomu ede amausa no enti sabre obetumi adwan ne on phone numbers no 05521798877 05521798877 Uni Ghana na the code no edi account +233 5521798877 na wetumi adjoin yen wadwen e was asemi ho audio call when your video if you say we KOFI radio puduo na ye de ema we nti wetumi adjoin yen sabe wetumi afre normal direct call ana se WhatsApp audio call na kire wadwen ensem ni nyina issues no ne na edoso enti no wo ho kwan se o kire wadwen e wo ebia ho na mo mesre se wo ba na waye ne tew e de amayen na unuan so atumi abamu ebi ento sa oje line no boso a basa na chese obi enso enya kwan entumi enhye na dwen ebi.
KOFI Radio, the true radio for the Ghanaian and the Ghanaian abroad.
Orafa odi kan pacho wudi ni bia ofrefi na che wadwen enti o.
KOFI, good afternoon. Pacho offered me Mr. Columbus of Ohio for
enti na mama afternoon no Ghana dey evening anyway. Ya mo akwa ba pacho menti o menia.
I saw Lani two things. Me into your kind of papa.
Shall I game it you?
Okay, wait a minute. I didn't take a time as RTR. You're the young idea is almost a decade. No, so much in your party is okay. But yeah, so according to the officer Canada, I mean, excuse my word. You should better shut the fuck up. You know, say, I put out the you, NDC, for the benefit of the country, regardless of when a partner that I didn't know because anyway, I can't be nice or money to pay anymore. So a bamboo was all year project, the next week of the number, so that's all because for I mean, your friend is saying, after that name, credit never could be. I'm becoming no.
Medasipi, Yemfire next caller. Hello, good evening.
Evening.
Pacho, we didn't be out for Africa science here.
I'm in the Philip.
Philip, Casa.
I got paying for room. Do you want to near GBA would be bread? Because she saw Moody RIB and that's a dear Debano. She said, almost say, this or move here be dear and son. I want to make with someone some natural sense. Still, I didn't know with the banning and I know with the other. I won't pass on by fucking so I won't me, actually. Because my will be dear now, who could not say, can crowd my dear, dear now, oh, and so we near game be on with the apart from Parliament and Ancasa, we are there. On my phone, so I'm going to be Ghana chrono. I'm going to just argue, see, I am well, dear.
Yo, meda say, but the information in and say we know emra abana emra bia abanoa ehia presidential assent. Go through parliamentary procedure in area. Say abiding and sashasi and sana to me. Hello, good evening. Hello.
Bonsoir.
Bonsoir, monsieur. Pacho Kasai enti omini. Odini bia free.
KOFI with Paris.
Yes, sir. Christian Kasa.
France.
KOFI Radio.
KOFI ɛyɛ me nwanwa ɛbra koku enye de ho kase wutie ne nsɛm ne mu a abasobɔde na wɔse de bo parliamentarians but we saw where they be say president need to me into Kofi parliamentarians na pass as a president and finance answer say betimi ayemla me busao Kofi me busao asemo
emetio pa kasa o de so president and finance answer
yeah nti so ko ugina ho eka kire ewiase manyina na se wiase nyina say president need to me would be me amasa aye adwumade a na ne de ne se wode ne sabe hye asan keke no wan fa ne san hye be entimi nyambla
me da CP ma me fa next caller. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, I'm Pacho Udini be our free kasa yentio.
My dear August nice I'm from UAE.
All right, many akasa.
Now, kokwa ndo wa ma okan na ma me fra can be. Papa say Ekufado nse share na aso no me de nka say Ekufado na ya ade na se bisa. Ba on dey am so me nkan ka say NDC ni MPP nya na ye. Accident si kenkampo. Wom say Ekufado na akosa na mboa. Wom accident si ye no ono ye kwan ye. Ya nka say NDC ni MPP nya na ama kwan na ye sa ma accident si. On the Pado di it's I kokwa ndo so kasa. On samra di bon bi asia umunya nyi so me nya na ye. Papa Masa Omunyetum, Medasi.
Also, that's fire next caller. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening, Block of V.
Yes, I'm Pacho Udini be our free Nakasa into.
Me Vacho Medidani Cristiano, me free Stuttgart, Germany.
Yes, sir. Minakasa.
Kufiad Mayamisha, no power. Na ma announce the issue no person me bam kakra.
Coffee Radio.
All right, Kasa.
Pero me vacho Ghana media bi say e wo say e ma yani dawo. Asemi amami ebe fa announce wi. Me say me kasa o. Mi pese o kire Ghana fo nyina say bi o wiase. E wiase nyina fifa. O mu ya gini fo o mu ni nya pa na. Sa na mami be o kire enwo.
Come on, say meet you.
Emre aso say Ghana youth. Yes, sorry.
Coffee Radio.
Na you who say sa politicians na wo mo ho no a. Wo mo ma etiti obochiri ha. Enjoy good life, good school, drive good cars no. Emre adu say Ghana youth any Ghana for na you who say wo mo ya nam fofo. Ye ni wo mo nya nete. Ne pa no wo nete o de no be kwa do politics ene ade chi a wuntimi be ni biem wa eskani. Mesremi bisa Ghana youth wa say tanko fo we Kwame Nkrumah independent ma ya ndi asise mbe bia to say politicians and also mudi ye omo and also mu live good life other Ghanaians now ma kan de omo ho hia ana mpesa omo kire ewo.
All right, medase ene adwenche.
Coffee Radio, the true radio for the Ghanaian and the Ghanaian abroad.
All right, I'm in fact my next caller na fe yentie no. Menua within ene bia wo frefi na hye wadwen yentie.
Yeah, back of me mo ajo.
Mejo so menua.
The chef if na na obrigado make us free Massachusetts Framingham.
Nana kasa.
Back of edru maybe ese Ghana discipline ya juma kakra. Me den kame me sa me kame de me hu ni say Uma electricity for na o say PDS for no.
Yeah.
Mo ko ji Libya. Ya bu mo no.
Yeah.
Me di hu ya obebre.
Coffee Radio.
Say America huntimi nya sa amani nyi. What you say? Huntimi nya sa e mani nyi. Say do baby no me den ka me bago me do baby eti no ma bi kura na ehwe no ma bi o social media no ma ekoso yekuro no ma. Enka me bomb pension ka soja kura nsa amra. I'm telling you. Then yes, I make discipline Ghanaians because disciplining your juma. Media future the my union for say get one youth no say you discipline your juma because Ghanaians yanti TSA why is obi beje like be na mo be to ahia no so samo bobo no ti efutu kesi nkoma youth bida se ba kofi mechia woni bedwafo ni nya
the all around radio station for breaking news.
All right, that's caller no yemfa your next caller. Shana so se no twebo na ye de pudu dwumadi nyina e de abawe ye se opese wo hunu bra ye de pudu ebre oda bia ye sha se fa news no ye wi na ye de other stories a want ni nyina de aka ho na ya se bia phone lines no. Nti se opese wo join the interactive section of pudu a ene ye from 7 to 8 Ghana 7 to 8 enwumre bia. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Yes sir, pacha we dey bia ofrefi na kasa yenti.
Kofi me dey akosam me free Spain. And never do in fact Ghana for company mistake. And they saying nti say omu tu kwan no omu ba abukire hanom a eya omu hu enema ekoso abukire na omu ntimi enkonkoye bi wo ye from Ghana na eya na nema bi ho aya na medi hu asefem abia ba ko twama minsiro mu kura ne say ennese obi wie school nese woni mpani bia na ekame akoye say school no akoni nyina akoye wo kwa abra wonya adwuma bia enye kofi adentina e wo say ba ne
where we in there anyway. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Yes sir, pacha we dey bia ofrefi enti o.
Yeah, Pacho, me the imam is Tracy, US Virginia.
Aja imam Pacho.
Yeah, Pacho say Sana police for the handle the case, especially Sarkodie
yeah.
The Sana on the handle cases there, and your omano yeah safe me.
It's an issue.
Pacho talk in America.
Metepa say.
Honestly, they have so me
all right, Medasipi, we will interrogate this issue further. What exactly happened? Hello, good evening.
Oh, good evening.
Yes, I'm
Pacho. Hello, good evening.
Nyami adumo. Nemon Paibo. What else should I? We didn't be
Pastor FM Richard me free Germany Ruby Staffing.
Yes sir, Pacho Kasa.
Dem person me kan say as I said you na Ghana for some right information bill on my passing.
KOFI Radio.
Everywhere but dem person me kan say say ilupa you know mo pass you know mo panyin ko for pension. You pass you but entiment implement it.
Europa no meaning say committee no ashase enam from region to region gj some ideas bi aka bom na easy ne stakeholders ashase but achemom I know say Ghana for
almost 13 years in Ghana
court really say so we implement it but I no so konkon ho anyway
ntimi ha no SSS will be with one person. You implement be 1 year when you away and we are set on more canon. Several infrastructure now more canon beat me a year, no more beat my age, because the entire cast I will you know, more pass a check.
Yeah,
almost bet 13 years to 14 years in theory and Timmy. And you know, and here, say on by I'm a say money here, and yes, I are passing here.
All right, that's
man.
That's
here. I think cooking person may cast them back.
Okay, me too.
Assembly here, Damakum, winter, yet you said last 2 months, you said government passes a passport, you know, we don't know for 10 years.
Yeah,
Ghana passport.
Yeah.
But next month, in Timber, we shall be every my house here, and I because Germany has to say to me has to see. It's more media organ press the government.
All right, but let me state there are a lot of questions Abba getting the respective ministries you know to a point you know are difficult kakra. But KOFI Radio ne Minister for Information arrangement Sunday you be a special section different issues. Yɛbɛma kwan ama mo afrɛ more questions. The more person more passing on to the government, whichever. Baby sa questions and so and into Sunday along the week in Yabama the exact time no. Edru who Sunday and I'm waiting to me I join here live. And no your KOFI TV interview Sunday and into Edru who na waiting to me I join. Hello, good evening. Hello.
Yeah, good evening, KOFI.
Yes, sir. Pacha, we didn't be our free.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, me Ghana, me Ghana.
Oh, okay. You're from saying?
Yes, in Berlin.
Many Ankasa.
Yeah, KOFI, in person, we can make a craft an investigation now, or you.
Okay.
I'm saying, Yama, Anna, or say a lot of families in Ghana because the investigation now, yeah, KOFI, look at it now. Announce investigation, no, me because since the see our whole in Papa friend is not me discover so with them. Na, my son, my phone, no, my show video and picture. Na, my quiet date, no, me the about public is my bribe, what they are. I said, with the investigation, will miss me out as a missing lady. Missing lady. And now they are me anywhere. Let's make investigation ready. So, what you want to see, small, you know, the dear, you found $50,000 abroad. Over there, now when you over there. So, yeah. Now, my senior picture says, me the abroad what, and now my show video said me the abroad what. Now, what do my way to say this is a question entity, Ubia won't abandon school, Yawania, which is to say what I say. Now, a brand here, Papa Bonnet, at me, my 2 months to ya, you say, and William Semagan, mine. Abon. Just imagine. The lawyers here, through power branch away, it's Eddie Nine containing Coco, Akomomo, a Timamo, Tuma, Abom. Imagine, this is the time where we have to say no to announce investigation because or destroy or say announce or say your mind.
Who say announce mom say your mind
in the world. It will never happen.
All right. Anyway,
it will never have been KOFI. And see, this is the time I say no to announce investigation because announce destroy Ghana. So how you speak Ghana?
Point well made. What stated that point? Hello. Good evening.
Good evening.
I'm Pacho.
Rose,
Rose, so why are there if he says, see, I know be send message, say, Adena Mano and Fre, Nana Kwame, say, Adena, as a man on Fre, is it someone you're interested in the topic? I think it's difficult getting through here. Mean to you.
Good. Pacho. The Pacho, then I can let's look at Anna.
Okay.
Then now you're certified Anna, but the Anna see you'll be a nipping on So we can have our forensic department of Ghana and you go Ghana. Okay, so Ghana will be made that will be Kranwa. What is the forensic evidence and you think collect it as a people? My name is Sawasamba for Ghana for no bombarded and I'm not saying now say project you see what Ghana in in regards to the accident, you know. Accident we see, you know, and then Ghana for they buried all the corpses in a mass grave. You know what they did not do? Oman said his tissue samples to check for DNA. It will be named to the bush you need to find Kranwa.
That is true.
Okay. Investigations in Ghana is terrible. Number two, so accident scene, the videos the paramedics that attended the accident scene. They were like taxi drivers with glass standing around doing nothing. What you say? The problem with Ghana is so be DNA cost. Now you be definition as supporting them. All we know is criticizing the people. But you don't see any more DNA. Do you know what I mean? And I think so we should give people chances to do things, to try things. Okay, it's also because the Ghana the Sahane Bay, and the Ghana the Sahane Bay, a group so now will be a barbecue, now will be investigating for perpetrators who commit a crime, no about justice, isn't an
okay.
But once this situation with the accident, the way you bury cops, it's a disgrace to Ghana. You will be a share, you know. You're looking into it to find out, say, man, take tissue samples for DNA. All DNA is available in Ghana. Within Ghana as a whole is a disgrace. The bodies were not put into body bags. They were not healthcare professionals to certify this. Just because you're a healthcare professional doesn't mean you're qualified to certify this. But none of the people that attended I'm sure they have any qualification to certify that. They did not have equipment. They did not come with defibrillators. They didn't come with oxygen. They were standing there with gloves and masks. Okay, this is the problems at hand. I could be in the accident, and you, KOFI, can also be in the accident scene. What I'm asking you is, how are we prepared as a nation? We haven't heard any of these big political parties coming to stand to speak for the people. Tragedy didn't see it playing a crash. Did you see the prime ministers, how they spoke? Did you see how the police spoke? Over 95 or maybe, I'm not sure, to die in Ghana. And we did not take it as a national tragedy for the president to come and speak to its people. We need to be a bit realistic as a nation. Do we want to move on or do we want to be stagnant, spinning around in circles? That is what we are doing. Ghana is just spinning around in circles. We should be a wiser people and hold people accountable. The people that bury those corpses in a mass grave without finding out who they are, keeping records of their DNA for one obi maybe kase me maame ayira was okay for DNA bra yen check with DNA na yen hwese with DNA match with any of the victims that died in the accident then we could tell you that we are sorry we have to bury them due to the circumstances but the nipa call DNA is part of it needing to say we can even build a memorial for these people with their names on it. We could use it as a turning point for our country and Anibwa.
But adwuma ba na ya wa London.
Oh, it's amazing if I tell you.
No,
but I'll call you private and I'll let you know.
The level of wisdom with which you are speaking, any comments are ever David Swadene formerly of Adom FM, was the first lady caller with sense. Well said caller. Mame Equia or Hinewa, good talk sister, Adelaide in Tiamwa. KOFI invite the lady for interview. Praise Kafui. Well said. Just all the comments.
I cried when I watched the way the cops were. I wept. I was working. I was driving on the road working. Okay, but you saw it. Me and that the next day because how dare you bury the cops without taking tissue samples for evidence for future for me to track my family? What if my mother was in the car? Don't you think I'll be going around to find them? If it will be a Riano reporting to the police. These are simple things that we could put in place as people. We are not. We should, it's by time. I'm not saying that NDC, MPP is bad because I don't care. We need to find policies in place to govern our country. Policies that work for the people, not for the political parties. So what Ghana is now is that Obia Banu Abetesa policies no to suit their needs. Obia Banu Abetesa, we are spinning around as people. A country without health care, a country without apomudi is a dead country. Because we need to be smarter than that. I'm sure Ghana it's by time we start speaking up. We are not against MPP, I'm not against NDC, but I'm for the people, and we need to be able to support the people to support themselves. Please, we should hold our leaders accountable to do what is right for us. Man, guy bashing bashing this, or we support the person. Let's find the corrupt people, the criminals, and bring them to justice. Anybody that wants to do a nasty job, let's support them. Thank you.
Yamin Shaw, points in it. Anyway, me a moderator, so I can't say me comment. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, sir. Pacho, sorry, sir. We didn't be afraid for you.
I from your poem, free Italy.
Japan, Casa.
Meka craft anas de don. Anas de Jumano, who's a Juma beer and Central Jumano, a papa ne boniwo. Anas de Jumano, papa wom boniwo. About of the Woyome, ya judge for Ghana, more say Ghana, for institution more say Ghana, first a year judges. Ghana, ya judges, they say Ghana, you destroy Ghana, kura. And can Yanma Yanko school, dear crowd, pay him crash. Say Ghana more pa, and he said, hey, you will be papa, and what could you say, we are the be a jump on you. So what jump on you, so 1 year on you, me there's hard, they don't want the anas 100%. Because you can't cross what we open prison CCA. They are going or more than prison CCA. Will be a fabo, dear better. Bacope, your man 5 years in prison.
KOFI Radio.
Be a tabby gun and see how they are born. Oh, no, I mean, any pattern in Namo. I have to check my mind. Wouldn't share the study or no pen. The Ghana, they are judges in Tiana, a Juma or 5 judges media to media, 100%.
Yeah, that's it. Young fat next caller. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening, Black Coffee.
Yes, sir. Pacho, we didn't be out for you.
I'm from the Kofi Ghana, Kasafi, Germany.
Kofi Ghana, yet you.
Yeah. Black Coffee, Nagupo, Israel, when my power, we have what mission.
Don't show so.
KOFI Radio.
Imagine like I come for some of the can be far and I see video now, the baby, Ghana, we are who me Black Coffee minutes away generally is away and my Achepan. Because we could try to video now one casa. I say, Yamra Ghana and Raja says, Obi Riadie, Ebeton Mawa, Yachi Mummy and I say, Chibako. Coffee. Say, Mummy, because Obi Riadie not the brow, you try, if a report to our movie.
Yeah.
It is a announced Sunday video now called I say, I say, I can't be cheap, papa now, former, you can say, football, this thing now.
Question GF boss.
GF boss, young fan cocoa. Nasi Monzu cocoa, so can be because I say to Mummy. I'm there, because you see them out can be. Originally, so general or checking in my bed. Maybe to the Yano Krumay. Not a block of you, Obayami, say, we as a train, no powers over Chimsica, and I say, we as a train, Grano Chimsica, Mechi.
The giver and the receiver are both at fault. Say a chimwa. Yeah. But this one, Yanchi will be a giver and a coy, say, may the idea we my way so when you win or yeah. Now, no, or yeah, yes, sir.
Or the past, one jib bribe, another one jib bribe, one jib bribe. I drink today, one jib bribe. Because bribe now, original, or no, and I don't know what they command or call by the one that's sorry for Ghana, as we call Dubai, Akushia, or for meeting for Ghana, as we call the nation now.
All right. Medase. Okay. All right. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Hello, platform 9. Good evening.
KOFI Radio. KOFI Radio, the true radio for the Ghanaian and the Ghanaian abroad.
It's quite unfortunate. Time now, 20 minutes for last. Hello, good evening.
Black Coffee, good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Oh.
Hello. Black Coffee, Chairman, Kasafi, Jeruna, Barcelona.
Yeah, Chairman Kasa.
Black Coffee TV, Visa, Martinami, don't do a Tianica.
What's the one in Tianica?
Martinami.
What's it? Tianica, then?
Black Coffee, not a day.
Dabana about Ghana, about my show in the office.
Black Coffee, Martinana, no,
Radio.
Black Coffee, I am a fantasy for then was it turning some power?
I do Sunday on. Sunday, Minister for Information, because you're upon Chroma by KOFI TV interview. These questions in an over to media bar, now yet to me a bisano and all other issues. Why?
What time, Black Coffee?
Your man request and my confirmation of time, but Sunday, Nadia Wajatu, but a bay likely say by a numre, and you know, who the exact time,
Martin was not Uncle Anna, I am Nami besides Anthony Sation one, because Sunday musician be a Black Coffee and how
there be a how
we do. Wow, we are not Black Coffee there. Was we a teacher and a Papa never be fun as you.
Papa, no, some non crown canoe, just or her book and son on way to me who so much and or but I just saw her book and son where we saw questions because I saw who they watch. Anyway, may I say, hello, good evening.
Good evening, Black Coffee.
Yes, sir. Only a last but one call I ain't you, Minia.
That's part 7 and the last week, because I think you. I'm not about as a number 7 cabin social.
Okay.
Only send me to Libya and I'm about Ghana, with a case. Case na me no.
police for me got me come about for me what a techima I tell you that big techima police no kita because so e campore who say campore ya kinipa ama ye de maba e ba ye no musi ma kunantwi what me call police station man fu hwe e wo mfam ni beda mu 2 days and fa e di nantwi bebe e di blem ba so fa ye kinu wura mu ye si ma kunantwi we da ye nam ba mi ba no da ye ko court mi ye go dina court America asem no court no ye wi court so mu man urman no ye ba sie no na court ka tell ni busha for say o so an ko be ka tell ni busha for say ye ber 3 million market no stay free space enti na ta na ye kamba ne wo mi nsam a twa ye bet ma ka tell say na sia asem na wo ye bravo na say nye bravo eno kwa ndan chen.
Hello.
Sorry,
but I'm found here because oh yeah, me last but one caller. I'm last caller and na fe yemi. Hello, last caller. But we didn't be out free. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. But you my last caller. But you kasawa
it.
Yes, sir.
Babofi.
But you te won kan o kasa. Unfortunate. Yemfa callers no NCH.
KOFI Radio, the true radio for the Ghanaian and the Ghanaian abroad.
Comments kakra Lydia B. Osu also some people in Ghana are not serious. Do you know how some investigations where you can say they see some Togic say special prosecutor for nothing, waste of Ghana money. Kwa Dina Boache say ha 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 ha. And Haruna Sule and so say Haruna Sule as I'm trying to cry. What's it coffee? I want to talk your friend Khalid Sani Khalid. Sorry, time now so you to me for calling you. What's a special question? I Vicentia Nyako special question pa. And where they are by messages not about quickly mankind just a few of them now for yemfa you made emra was watching and listening to you Cape Town South Africa and I'm Edward Che for and or they and no buy or say Kofi 2 mama come and say oh kasa and their time so was Kofi Ghana when oh Ghana that ben Elvis and they drew where Elvis also kakra Kofi why you ma yada say Adelaide inti am Adelaide yada mo ase we say I am for nas your friend na ominti messages no also but unfortunately em foul NC ha Zeno Radio platform abetumi akoso na wetumi aye adwuma na yetua oka aha nti bomodin na ye adwuma was Zeno Radio na yentua oka just go online search them and join no action so no Slam Technologies and so person will register now IT no utumi eben ewomo join and we will make you fishers of information technology no wetumi aben wetumi aben ho eye pa sanso na ye other sponsors ni na eda omo ase se womo eka ye ho ema yetumi akon adru this level pudu so de eka ye de bro enwumre bia na especially if you know so kopem no nwotwe no you can be part ona ya church ya adwen no green food power kit pebi na emwa na ebeboa ama wanya ahoden bribia na etumi abo ho ban afri ade ahodo pinu a emu eye very organic how bia eni emu and organic Hills linseed powder and also when you be a colon cancer do baby I know what brabro so for say we see wo mojamu control and I say oh bladder infections I would open no ano omodia na fa ho ehyemu bi na pebi na linseed powder organic entumi emwa enhohoro umoja no emu ema ho entumi ento na colon cancer de ya na eha adwen eyipa enti hwebi echi kwan callers na mo friend mo fa nchen yen tam no aso enti yentumi emfa afrefo no ebi nyame yadoma ochina yebesan aba mo akwan mu ebio yada say for keeping faith with us we KOFI Radio puduo ena yede ebre wo no was KOFI no interview tonight na Florence sorry enwumre yetuto mu akwane nam regions ni bi mu no ebedru ye nche ye nti wo break akra wo mti enwumre ye mfa interview bia ema ne mom nyama ya adoma wo kina Yoma KOFI TV interview. Why? Yada say nyame enka ho na onye okese. Don't forget to say
the wait is over. Finally, the most awaited radio station is here. KOFI Radio, the all-around radio station for breaking news, politics, spiced up with the best African music, most desired entertainment shows, and much more. Whatever your needs are, weather, entertainment, news, or music, KOFI Radio has got you covered. Join us today on TuneIn, modernghana.com, or KOFIonline.com. KOFI Radio, the true radio for the Ghanaian and the Ghanaian abroad. KOFI Radio.
All right, me dey KOFI adoma wanwani. Odofo eya utie okasiebo ewo he. Ebo no nsia, ebi wo ho a, ebia na wo de na utie ewo ha.
Unparalleled coverage. City News on 97.3 FM.
Ana se utie ewo ha.
No nsia ba adom 106.
Ana utie ewo ha.
Abono nsia. Peace 10.
Ana wokane nyina bomu a ya na aye wadwene ntanta wo hu de wontie. Eno ne de ma wo KOFI radio so ye kane nyina bomu a yesi puduo. Enwumre bia ebono num apa ho simaduo num a ene ye enhia kopem se ye bekwa amu akoma atoyem. Ensem nyina ye ka bom ne ye de amawo eno ene efe ne puduo. Ubenya kwan akye wadwen te sei ofrafo odi kan yentie o kasa menu odi ne bia ofrefi
nana kwa kunye mi frefi Germany
nana kasa
na story ya omuka wa adom FM so say abranti bia ne ge wa hwie after the good and because wa manage to Valentine's Day abranti no odam ti dam ne yemu ana afete
nana yada asipi ebeto aso na ya fa afrefo ne bi
KOFI Radio.
All right, yem for frefo a otosum yenu na ono nso yene ne nkasa
Bashe fam Bernard nkasa fi Amsterdam pesa me tema adwen fa peace for news no ma ye no woman na all not no dey take akoshe from na mboare ne dey wanya dey because say banks are babebre and for betu music akoto.
All right, Bernard yada sipi ebefa ye next scholar. Okay, yem for frefo otwa to kra na afi yene no enkasa minu ya odi ne bia ofrefi na afi kasa yenti o
wa from KOFI is me friend Italy.
You can nyina abomu ayede ma live ewo KOFIonline.com and I say tune in and I say modernghana.com and I say KOFI TV international.com. Eho nyina na obenya na watumi atie. You best stream live ewo KOFI radio ewo Facebook. Nya kwan na kan ho we yakabom ensem nyina Ghana ebekura osekosu puduo ene ede bro. Me dey KOFI adroma wanwani. Back on your radio, KOFI Radio.
KOFI Radio.